Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn that how we can add a custom field in settings view of Odoo. So I have this Odoo 16 community installed. So let's see how we can add a custom field or a section in settings view. I already have a demo module here set up. Let's go and create a Python file first of all, and it will be res company. So we have to add custom fields in company first of all. So let's get the fields and models from Odoo and give a class name to our file, and let's inherit res.company model. Now let's go on and create a custom field. First of all, I'm going to create a boolean field, a checkbox field, and let's name it custom checkbox. And let's create another field. This will be a many to one field, custom user ID, and the model which it is related to is res.users. And if you don't know how to create a custom module from scratch in Odoo, then please watch my video on how to create a custom module in Odoo. Now let's go on and create another file. The model of this file will be res config settings. So we are going to inherit this model and add the same fields in this model also. Let's create a new file, res config settings.py. Let's copy the same things. Let's change the class name. And one thing we have to be sure is that res config settings is a transient model. So we have to change model to transient model. Then we will have the same fields, but we will add the related attribute, as we want that if the value of this field is changed in company, it should be changed in this view and in this model automatically. And we have to keep it read only false, because we want the value of this field to be changeable from our res config setting view. Now I will define a write method. I will inherit the write method, default write method, and inside the write method I will say that if any of these two fields is changed, we have to update the value of these fields in company model also. So we will use self.environment.company.write. Value of the field will be whatever we get in the vaults, and same thing for the second field. And our Python side of this video is finished. Now we are going to create an XML view so that we can show these fields on the front end also. But we have to mention these two Python files in our init file, and that's it. Now let's go on and create an XML file for our res config setting view. Let's name it res config setting.xml. In this file, basically I'm going to inherit the current setting view and add my on fields in it. So let's give a unique ID to our record. And the model that we are going to use is ir.ui.view, the default model for the views. Now let's name our record. This can be any name. Next, we are going to define the model that will be res.config.settings. Next we are going to give ID of the view which we want to inherit. So we will name inherit ID, and let's go and check the ID, external ID. Let's mention the external ID here of the settings view. Now let's say that we want to add these fields after languages. Let's check the ID. The ID of this div is languages. So we are going to put our field after the languages div. So we'll use xpath, or simply we can type div ID equals to languages. So let's add div ID equals to languages, and we want to place our field after this div, so we'll type after. Now let's just copy the same container as of languages, and here I have mentioned my own custom fields, my own label, but don't forget to change the name and ID of the div. And that's it. Our view is ready. Now we will go on and add this view in the manifest file. And we will restart the Odoo server and upgrade our module. And that's it. Let's go to the settings view and check, and here it is. Here is our custom checkbox field, and see that it is being updated also. So this is how you can add a custom field in the settings view. I will give this code snippet for the XML view in the video description, and that's how you can create, or you can add a custom field in the settings view of Odoo. Please make sure to subscribe to watch more videos like this. Thank you.